I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you and you.
Soul of a golden god by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh,
mixtape.
is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
White Collar Rhymes is exactly what it says. It's just, you know, people who work jobs and rap.
Online collaboration's great and stuff, but like the actual like feeling of being like in the moment and like creating like, yes, we got this, like let's go. And it's a feeling like nothing I've ever experienced.
White Collar bringing heat, we ain't even hit the peak.
It feels like we've known each other for years.
I've seen D-Bird on camera. I've seen his stupid little dab, and I hate it. I've seen Cody Nash, you know, jittery and amped up when he's excited about, you know, conspiracy theory he wants to talk about. I would have been more surprised if somebody behaved differently than what I've already come to know.
It's crazy to see you and you and you.
Soul of a golden god by my team, imagine the rapping and then wrote it off. No fraud, an MC and a sex beast. Trying to find a balance, truly excel when I spread cheese. Yeah, I'm what the internet needs, but what the streets hate. It's my birthday, come blow the candle out on this beefcake. Stop lying, tell the truth. I am legend, this is the bar you measure to.
We didn't think this was real.
Maybe we should all just link up and do some music together.
How serious are we about putting together an album and then having it filmed?
To be honest with you, I have no idea what the last mixtape is.
This is the last mixtape. This documentary is the last.
Oh,
mixtape.
is that what this is?
That's what it's called.
Lord knows I'ma give it all I got. I'm never giving in. If I rise to the top, it'll pay off in the end. Sometimes I feel lost, I don't know where to begin. Ain't trying to stop. Yeah, I can do this.
D-Bird just mentioned to me this idea of going out to a mansion in Texas and recording an album, and that's kind of right up my alley.
People who've never met before in real life, putting them in a house and saying you have this much time to create an album.
Okay, it is a real place, yes.
Hell yeah.
It's me, Wario.
He's the best one.
Is he?
For Mario Kart, I think so.
Do they have like different powers in Mario Kart? I thought they all just, you know, picked up the shells and the shells did the work.
They drive a little different. The fat ones are slower, but also if you just run into somebody, sometimes you can spin them out. It's like Bowser and Wario, I think, are fat enough to just spin Toad out if you hit them.
Feels like body shaming.
Body celebrating. You want to spin these fucking toadstools out.
I guess. Well, good morning, all you Mario Kart lovers and Mario Party players. We are here to listen to music.
Is that what we do here?
Sometimes. Other times we just kind of sit here and banter. But today is a music day. Today's not a banter day. We got things to do, things to see, and stuff to listen to.
We sure do.
All right, we're going to get right into it. Our names are on the screen. Info's on the screen. We rate shit 1 through 10 and keep it moving. If you have any questions beyond that, just put it in the chat. Let's go.
Let's go.
First up in the queue, Sleek Ivory, Jazz Beat. 1 minute, 2 seconds.
This person knows how to submit music.
Every week.
Coming in a smooth 1 minute.
Okay, that was Sleek Ivory with a jazz beat. Short little melody there. At first, when it was playing, it felt a little bit like busy in the instruments, but it kind of worked as it progressed a little bit longer. It feels a little fast tempo-wise, but maybe it's more swing jazz music than just straight jazz music in my mind. I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, out of all the beats we've heard from Sleek Ivory over the years, beats, if you want to call them that, like, they're always just so chaotic and so, like, kind of all over the place. And we might have found the perfect genre for them because, like, that's kind of what jazz is. You know, you're just kind of going all over, doing all sorts of things. Doesn't matter how busy it is. I thought this was great. You know, like, this is kind of perfect. I feel like you nailed the assignment. This crushed. The only suggestion or the only kind of technical feedback I'd give was the snaps sounded like you literally recorded yourself snapping. And because of that, like, it just doesn't, it's not a very strong snap. So, you know, whether that's what happened or not, I don't know, but I wanted kind of a more traditional snap noise. I think it could have been stronger. I'll give it an 8.
Snaps. That's a look at where we've come in our careers. I want more traditional snaps from you, not this experimental bullshit.
I'm just saying, don't cheap out on your snaps. You know, like, get it from
real snaps in there.
Get the Gons snap kit. don't record yourself doing it. See, that's a snap.
Just gotta
sample that shit.
What'd you rate it?
I did 8.
8. Word. All right, next up, DMA. Haven't heard from them in a while.
DMA.
Famous for always responding to everything on the Discord with I see. This is called Why I Left.
I see. So I say.
Starting out peaceful today. I'm not mad at it. We'll probably get some rage shit in a minute though.
Yep. If this is not a beat and it's the song, I'll be so upset.
I gotta see. I like everything else about this except for the plucks. The plucks gotta go. Find another melody, or you gotta make those plucks more subtle background noise. But yeah, the plucks are the low light of this thing. If there's highlights, then there's low lights. This is the low light, those plucks. Without the plucks, I would probably give this a 9. With the plucks, I'll give it a 7. It's probably stark decrease for one instrument, but it's how I feel.
I couldn't agree more. You know, dope everything except for the plugs. It's just the drums were great. The main melody is like, oh yeah, this is a vibe. It just didn't seem to go together, you know? Like it sounded like these plugs belonged on a different beat. I liked the idea. I think you got it right where like that's exactly what you switch it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it didn't sound cohesive. I'll give it 7.5.
All right. Next up, Imro. Too many friends. Nothing I resonate more with than that.
Any more than 0.
Start calling my bluff if you wanna make a mess. Don't call you enough, not as much as I intend. I don't say it enough, but I think you in the end. Might delay a few events on the day, it just depends. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. Tell them that I miss them now, playing some pretend. I can't tell you what it's really about, 8 times out of 10. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. Had to put something on my buttons, gotta be tucked into my pants. Had to be shutting like it was nothing, I got a judgment in advance. Done and dusted, you cannot touch this cause I'm reluctant when I dance. It's so similar, a visitor who never got a chance. I can't tell them that I miss them now, make it one and done. Didn't fit, I took a different route, make it one-on-one. In the thick I had to figure out if I jumped the gun. Couldn't resist, I had to pin it down till I wasn't done. And I start calling my bluff if you wanna make a mess. Don't call you enough, not as much as I intend. I don't say it enough, but I'll thank you in the end. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many. I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many friends, I got way too many.
That must be a transition into the next song, because there's no way you close out the last 5 seconds like that. Imro, I like your singing ability and I like your ability to switch between your rapping and your singing, and you have some interesting concepts and songs from these last 2 songs that we've heard. I just don't like the beat choice. I don't like the instrumentation on this. It's just way too busy, and like it just gives me like the feeling of it's like trance clutter chaos in the background. I like the song. I like the song that you wrote and you sang. I don't like the musicality of it. The beat, like the drum line is fine, but everything else is just too distracting, I would say. It's tough. I'll objectively give it a 7 and just say I wish that you had less experimental beats. Your songs are good, but the beats are not pleasing to my ears.
Yeah. I'm halfway there with you. I think that like I kind of got used to the beat. It was busy. There's a lot going on. And you're like, ugh, I kind of wish it wasn't. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I thought this was really good, especially when he like started rapping. I was like, okay, this motherfucker spitting. My only kind of drawback here was the chorus felt like it went 4 bars too long. I got way too many friends. I got like that's
that shit.
Like I liked it. I think it's a perfect, like hilarious, catchy hook. It happened too long. That's just something to look at. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
All right. See, we like passion projects. Wink, wink.
That's what I call fucking your mother.
Whoa.
Passion project.
Next up, Gums, Skyscrapers.
Come on, we'll be all alone.
We get high as skyscrapers. Roll my problems up and smoke them into vapors. Just a quick fix, slowly burn my papers. Leave me coughing, yeah, until my face hurts. We get high as skyscrapers. Roll my problems up and smoke them into vapors. Just a quick fix, slowly burn my papers. Leave me coughing, yeah, until my face hurts. When I smoke, I get smoke inside my eyes. Looking in the mirror got me asking who am I? Cause when I'm feeling low, I just go and just get high. I think I've lost control, that's the story of my life. Yeah, this shit ain't make-believe. Mary Jane, she made for me. And my girl just wanna hit. I told her, bitch, don't play with me. Trying to take my medicine, mix it with promethazine. Trying to cure anxiety, or just help me fall asleep. Skyscrapers, roll my bursts up and burn my papers.
Okay, that was Skyscrapers by Gums. Did you like that, Bird?
I'll be honest, yes. I did. I liked it. Look, I think this was a fun vibe. It was kind of like it exactly fit into like kind of what you're going for, right? Like stony vibe music. I think it was that. The writing was a little elementary at points. Highlight skyscrapers kind of made me cringe a little bit, but like I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna give it a 9 with just kind of a knowing, like disapproving father look. This like you're the writing though, but yeah, it's a 9.
A 9. I'm not that high. Unintended, I guess.
Not high as skyscrapers.
No. Yeah, the you hit what you were going for. I just felt like the writing was just too basic at times for me. I don't know. And then the performative, I'm gonna light a joint in the middle of it. I don't know. It felt like it felt novice. No offense. It just felt like something, I'm going to make a song about weed, and this was like every like stereotype about it. Like, I would say lyrically, there were like some moments where like it did interest me. when you talk about like why, the reasons why, but like there's also detracting things when like, oh, she wants to have some of my weed, so you know, bitch, get your own. Like some of those things just felt novice. So you know, I don't know. Maybe I just wanted a little bit more introspection for some reason from a weed song. I don't know what's wrong with me on this Sunday morning, but the song overall just didn't resonate with me. But I think you nailed what you were going for. I'll give it a 6.5. I feel like giving it a 7. Like maybe I'd give it a 7 if this was like the first thing we played. I feel like some of the other things that we've heard so far I liked a little bit better.
Hey, your number's your number.
Damn right it is. Next up, Tagami. Little 00 Mac Critter beat Setback with 2 C's.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
They're back.
We're back with 2 C's, baby.
That indicates Crip affiliation.
Blood alcohol content.
Hey, Swan, come outside.
I'm not a fan of the background texture. It just doesn't interest me, and I feel like the drums are a little bit too peaked out. Not my favorite Tagami beat. I give this a 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. Like it's fine, but like yeah, the buzzing of the drums just felt a little much. But it's a beat. I'm at a 6.
Yeah. All right. Mac Demoledor.
Demoledor.
What the hell is this? Is this a video?
Ni Rubio,
Pues
exponer ideas, cuento con personas.
Vlog. Do we rate vlogs?
I guess. Sure. I mean, let's definitely skip around, but let's see what he's doing.
Let's see what looks interesting. Let's see where he's at here.
Amistades que me han llevado por muchos sitios del mundo. También tengo un amigo muy especial que ahora mismo pues trabaja con temas de proyectos de webs, está metido en el mundillo de las criptomonedas y un montón de cosas pues del estilo, ¿vale? Que me resulta muy interesante. Dediqué parte de mis ganancias, ¿vale? A invertir pues en criptos y en otros negocios. Y estoy en paralelo también, obviamente, con mi trabajo, ¿vale? Pues actualmente pues trabajando en una empresa, de tantas empresas que he estado. También he conseguido, ¿vale? El patrocinio, ¿vale? Chicos, de una empresa que está súper genial, la verdad, es confidencial y lo veréis próximamente, ¿vale? Lo acabamos de firmar y ahora mismo pues estamos en otros proyectos, ¿vale? Os voy a dejar por aquí. Demasiado joven, comenzaba a trabajar, tenía YouTube en paralelo, ¿vale? No ganaba absolutamente nada por aquel entonces. Tenía mucha constancia, subía vídeos primero pues, de crear contenido y ahora pues, allí os voy a subir ahora unos cortos, ¿vale? Os voy a dejar vídeos. Todos los vídeos que estáis viendo aquí, ¿vale? Son vídeos sacados de mi canal, podéis ir a verlos al canal, los vídeos originales, pero yo estoy haciendo aquí como un remix, ¿vale? Un mix de así poco a poco, pues de...
Look. I respect a good vlog. However, I feel like the footage could be a little bit more crisp. And I also have no clue what the fuck's going on unless I just go back and turn on subtitles. Some interesting moments, but not overall interesting vibes. I give it a shrugging 4.
Yeah, impossible to know how to feel about this. You know, maybe I'd have a better feeling if I was like a native Spanish speaker. I guess why is my like I'm curious what he wanted out of us, you know.
I think he's just spamming his shit.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
Fair.
It felt like it needed to be more animated. Nuestro
Yeah.
Monday.
Like, if you're gonna vlog, like, I guess be a little, just same the way we say with music, be expressive, like make it interesting storytelling. Don't just like, it felt like I was watching a news report of some guy's life and not like a vlog of like, these are the things that I just did.
What's up, Phantomly Reaper?
All right,
I want to see a vlog of Phantomly Reaper's life. That's just give me a day in the life and then like narrate with just a little bit more emotion.
I'm gonna make some chaotic music to submit to the review show. Watch.
Yeah, does the like cartoony villain hands.
All right, next up, Fat Beanie, Love My Horde, featuring Steezo.
I got some super weird shit for today. Okay.
Right up your alley, Bert.
I love weird shit.
Fat Beanie, a zombie, don't you see me? Fat Beanie, he finna catch a body. Alright, bet I got some empty spaces that could use recruiting. I'ma grow my hood till we all end up polluted. Yeah, I affect the world like it's my duty. I will let my girl right beside me. Yeah, don't betray me just like Judas. Yeah, I don't fuck with switchers like who this. Yeah, don't forget what I said. If you hanging with my ghouls, you're my family. No one's gonna suffer on their own. I got your back. You know it's that beanie by the way he rocks all black. Yeah, please excuse all my flaws. I get hella messy from the blades in my jaws. I get my fit tighter from the chaos that I cause. In the end, it never mattered 'cause it results in some sauce.
Fat Beanie, Love My Horde.
Love my, but where's my?
I'm gonna make a comment that was inspired by this song, but I don't necessarily correlate it directly to Fat Beanie. But I feel like new age music is definitely like ADHD brain music, 'cause there's always like so many things going on in the instruments, or the drums are peaked out and they're like, oh, it sounds good. Like it's definitely like brain stimulant music. That said, this song in particular, a lot of stimulation in the beat that you chose. I think you have a knack for this style of music. I'm not going to take that away from you. Is it my cup of tea? Not necessarily. I do think you're talented, though. I think there are some things that you could polish as far as an artist, as far as your performance and delivery, that could probably go a long way. But for like this style of music that you're continuously making, I think you're doing your thing. Objectively, I'll give it a 7. It's not my subjective taste.
It's a fair way to put it, when normally you're like, beats trash.
Yeah, the beat, I don't...
Sucks a million dicks.
It does suck a million dicks, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. out of all of the Fat Beanie songs we've heard, I think this one's my least favorite. I kind of agree where it's like, I don't know, I'm struggling to be objective in a subjective task, right?
Yeah.
But like, it feels like you did the genre, you know, to the way that you're supposed to. I just fucking hate it. I hate it. It's too much going on. It sounds like noise. I don't know, man. Good sound, good voice, hate the beat. Just, it is like, you know, you walk in a classroom and then the special ed kid is like, you know, putting glue up his nostril and you're like, oh, never mind. You like walk out quickly. That's what these rage beats are to me. It's like, oh, that's unpleasant. I don't need to be around this. It sticks.
Here's the thing that I struggle with this style of music is I haven't heard anything that I personally find like great, spectacular, right? It all feels and sounds the same. It's like wail, 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 my feelings, wail, 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 I'm high, wail, 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 kill myself. Like it, I haven't heard like a standout track in this style. So like me giving it a 7 is like, that's like the best I can do because I've tried to listen to like Little Uzi and like Steezo touchdowns and it just doesn't appeal to me. Like there's nothing that makes me feel like any one of these guys are better than the other. So I would give all of them, like if I listen to this next to a Little Uzi track, I'd probably rate them the same. I'd be like, you know, it gives me the same feeling. Like I don't know what people hear that says, oh man, this is great. And that's my struggle personally. But objectively, you did what you need to do.
Yeah. And, you know, not to take anything away from Fat Beanie, the man or the artist. It's just like, it is the genre. And I think that like one of the other big issues that I have with it is it doesn't allow for good lyrics and it kind of doesn't allow for much in the way of like how you're delivering. Yeah. You know, you always like hear the same kind of cadence and da 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 da. You know, it's like London Bridge type melodies, right? Just
yeah,
like
to me, it's just like an alternate universe of drill music. It's like, okay, all drill music pretty much follows the same fucking drum pattern, same kind of style of delivery. Is like, there's not much room for growth from any artist. So like this is on the opposite end of the spectrum where it's like you said, it's like da 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 da. Like how many times have we heard that cadence in these kind of songs? And it's just like I can't give it higher than a 7 until I hear something that like really blows my mind, and I've yet to hear something across all the genre, not just like specific people that submit to us. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stubborn.
Maybe we're two old guys shaking our fist at a cloud. I don't know.
Two successful old guys. Fuck y'all. All right. Next up, Pag MC BBB Previa.
That's right. We got the microphones. We make the rules here.
Bitch, não me incomode. Bitch, me sinto no mod. Sente o frio, o cold. Mente, quem convive sofre. Tipo manicure, ajeitando mulheres. Eu vivo loucuras, haja como queres. Me chamam de louco, de fato eu sou. Mas se tô no gelo é louco, então também sou. Eu sou o rei da minha comuna do Orkut. Muito cremosinho, pareço iogurte. Muito tipo cremosinho, tem aparência rude. Mas no invente de brota dentro da minha hood. Todo dia fit nova, novos looks. Calças, tênis, lente, blusas, umas hoods. Quer divulgação, chama no Facebook. Novas eras de gol, mato tipo put. Mato esse beat que eu mesmo criei. Dei vida a ele, agora eu tirei. Tipo uma flecha, mano, eu atirei. O governo é o meu alvo e eu matei. O flow agora é meu alvo e eu mandei. Tá muito frio, então me agasalhei. Mas com rimas tão quentes eu me acobertei. Que esse flow cê tá sentindo, mano, isso eu já sei. Bitch, não me incomode. Bitch, me sinto no mod. Sente o frio, o cold. Mente, quem convive sofre.
Bitch.
a standout line. For sure.
It resonated with me. How did you feel about Bitch, Bitch, Bitch by Pag MC?
Loved it. Fucking loved it. Look, that's what we're talking about when we say, up your lyrics game. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Pinche puto. Yeah, man. Honestly, the energy, the execution, delivery, quality, all of these things were hitting. It sounded like they're using a studio now, and I don't know why that last one song we can't get over the hump, but this one was like, oh, this is really well put together, I thought. So I did think the bitch, bitch, bitch part was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I had no issues. I was like, that's fun to say. I might give this a 9.5.
Yeah, I think the energy carried this. Memorable, bitch, bitch, bitch. It catches your attention, and it's easy to remember, of course, because it's just one word. But I think the flow was on point, and your presence felt a little bit more calm. Like it felt like natural, like this was your home recording versus like the nervousness in the studio. So I liked it as well. I give it a 9. At other points, I'd probably ask for some more depth, but not being a fluent Spanish speaker, I can't really criticize you on that. So I'll just go by vibes. It's a 9.
Would it be biting? Would it be copying if we made our own song? Bitch, bitch, bitch. Because I kind of want to.
It would, but what's he gonna do? Right? What are you gonna do?
Hey.
Are you gonna listen to Heisenberger in the lounge saying, you don't have to copyright your music? We're not big superstars. Then me and Bird put our own bitch, bitch, bitch. What are you gonna do then, huh?
We'll have AI do it.
All right, next up, Nara. He gave us some context this time. He said, I want to make music that people can listen to on its own, not just music to be rapped on, singed on. P.S. went on a trip and forgot my headphones, so the mix might be bad.
About to find out.
Here's the intro.
Okay, can we just say, the nature noises? Why? I feel like people do this when they're like, I'm trying to make a deep song with meaning, and then they just put in a bunch of birds chirping, and they're like, see? Huh?
Just close your eyes, Bird. Just close your eyes and picture that you are in nature.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I hate it. I want to go back. I need to go back to the computer. Fuck nature.
Bringing that shit to you like this, bitch.
All upside our head, don't try to make it look nice when I like the folk. But they one try to fit you. Sorrow with no one fit. How to get your head in the break and take it home. Have it making your fit. Rearrange the situation, like a point. Always stay a step ahead and make up your pet. That bitch a bigger nigga, keep that hoe up on the car. Let her know that what you saying is gonna be best for both of y'all. Take her money, leave her hanging, took that bitch and get your cheap. Take that bitch, don't get my man, fuck that shit, man. Money game is what I do, just to keep my business. Just take my flippin', nigga, I'm gon' have to see your feet. See, I'm flippin', make my money, making them bitches, that's my dude. Joe go up out my face, cause I'm taking this shit. Motherfucking top, that's what I said, the fuck was it, for the team, murder, what's up on it, for the kids, just so fuck up, I just do this. All my niggas feeling wild, straight from fucking. Motherfucking top, that's what I said, the fuck was it, for the team, murder, what's up on it, for the kids, just so fuck up, I just do this. All my niggas feeling wild, straight from fucking.
Alright, that was Nara with intro. You like the nature of that, Bird?
What a magnificent transitioner you are.
Hey, nature has dogs.
Nature has dogs.
That sounded like a Nara sample.
Basically dogs.
Nature does have dogs. Honestly, that song rocked. I loved it, but with a caveat. The nature thing felt a little silly, and it felt a little just kind of like generic, which is why I felt like I had to comment on it. Like, why does everyone put nature songs in their beats? And then in comes the funk. In comes, the 3-6 Mafia-esque type sample. I wonder, did you recognize that song? Did you recognize where that was? Yeah, that was the big takeaway. That was the big drawback, was the quality. The kicks were just completely blown out. I can see, for the record, this crushing at any party, at anywhere, if you got the levels right. I think this is exactly what, people would bop around to and dance as they're hitting on dreadlocked girls with, beads around their wrist.
Dreadlocked girls. I like dreadlocked girls.
I'm going to give this an 8 just for the quality, but this fucking rocked.
I didn't mind the nature intro. But yeah, just the quality overall was kind of disappointing, but I like the feeling of it. If this was just some vocals slapped on top of one of your beats, I think you did a good job with the arrangement, like the energy match where the verses were. Just the quality overall sucked. The acapellas are crushed normally from the sample pack. Let me think about that. If the acapellas are like that, then I would have only used them only in the hook sections. I wouldn't have given me a full song then, because I wanted to get into the song a little bit more, but the fact that they're just crushed like that and you use the whole song rather than a snippet here and there, it then leads me down the path of, well, there's no further expansion on this to enjoy the vocals. So I guess it fits in line with Listen on its own, but for me, not being able to make out anything from the crushed vocals is a detraction. So I'd give this a 7.5. All right, next up, Inked FPS. This is a free verse style, no hook, just bars, work in progress, recorded on headset mic. Gonna tweak a few words and pronunciations. What you know about it?
What you know?
Seen so many nights where I was barely on my feet. I remember all the times my stomach empty, couldn't sleep. We was trapping in the cold in a car that had no heat. Had to level up my vision, now my view is out of reach. Now my whip ain't got no keys, press the pedal, watch it speed. Ain't no brakes and that's for certain, ain't no stopping, no reversing. This what it look like when you earn it. Told myself that I won't fold and took some risks that made it worth it. Ain't no mercy, ain't no swerving, every dollar came from burdens. What you know about this shit? When every moment felt uncertain, had to treat the world like surgeon, cut the losses, close the curtain. I was learning, feeling nervous, turning trauma into purpose. Now I surface from the furnace, pressure built me, now I'm burning. I remember nights of hurt and praying karma wasn't lurking. Every chapter been a sermon, cutting off the heads of serpents. Ain't no person gon' determine if my legacy ain't working. Keep it real, ain't nothing perfect. Smile when I'm pressed, put my spirit to the test. If they hating, that's a flex, cause they see I manifest. Ain't no envy, I ingest, keep my energy correct. Now I limit who I bless. What you know about the shit? Yeah, when the tide shift, my mind drifts, but adapted to all climates. All the lies told and the eyes cold. It taught me to read them signs quick in the darkness. I feel more alive, let the moonlight be my guidance. When the light dim, I would fight then like shadow boxing giants. Now I sidestep all the violence, gotta stay dodging them tyrants. But if you want smoke, I'm volcanic, so you might not wanna try it. Play with my food like a lion, cut the weakness out my diet. Yeah, I'll dive in like a pirate, got the aura of a titan. I'll be striking like Poseidon, leave you swimming with them sirens. But I'd much rather be vibing with a ride or die on an island, sipping rum until the night shift, expand on my horizon. So let the demons sleep, don't wake them if you like surviving. I thought I buried it inside, but feel it now reviving. Fighting off the urge to let him out, I can't describe it. Pray he doesn't surface, if he does I can't confine it. And that's a warning to you all, I hope that you apply it.
All right, that was What You Know About It.
What did you know about it?
Here's my advice to you, and I feel like this is something that plagues a portion of new people, new rappers who start off, is like you make this subconscious decision to overemphasize every single word that you rhyme, and it just feels like I'm watching a Harry Mack freestyle. Like I was like so, you have
shots fired.
Yeah, you have to know that I'm rhyming these words at the very end. Like you're emphasizing every word at the end of every line, and it comes off as a little gimmicky. I think the lines are okay, but it's also a little bit of braggadocious rap too. So, not meant to be, deep topically, but that's the one thing that stood out to me. It's like trying, frying, lying. Like at the end of every line, you're like overemphasizing it to the point of like, I'm tired of hearing this. So yeah, I would say work on just deliver your lyrics, just deliver it naturally, and like only add that emphasis where it like truly needs to be a punchline. But in a free verse where it's like every other line is a punchline, this is what we tell people who go from just writing lyrics to making music. Like sometimes like every other line being a punchline, it gets stale, and you got to space things out a little bit more. Like do it like a comedian where you like build up to the joke and not every other line is the joke. So I'd say work on that. Quality aside, I give it a 6.5.
Yeah, like I was trying to figure out how to describe it, and like I picked up on the same thing you were. Like for me, the delivery was kind of the big, focal point, if you will. And the way I was thinking of it was like it almost felt like theater kid rap. You know what I mean? Like, let me put on my rap voice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it just didn't feel like a natural voice for you. And it felt like you were trying to do a rap voice versus like, oh, this is how I sound, you know? And especially early on is like, I was in the cold and I was hungry. What are you, a ghost? But like,
don't be shaming Ghost here.
Ghost. Look, I'm not trying to be disrespectful here. I just wanted to point out and kind of overemphasize some of the things that stood out to me. Overall, not a bad track. I'm fine with the lyrics. I think you just it just needs to feel a little bit more comfortable in the delivery. So for that, I'd give it a 6.
All right. Next up, long-time listener, sometime contributor. Excited for this one, Sunny LeRae. Oh, son. Healing your inner child with the help of those who love you. Heart. Use Sailor Moon for the clips of the visuals. Okay, we got a visual here. Let's take a listen to a song that Sunny and her partner made for fun, sampling another one of her songs. It's called Shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy.
I shake, I shimmy, I shake, I shimmy, I shake, I shimmy, I shake, I shimmy, I shake, I shake, I shake, I shake, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shake, I shake, I shake, I shake, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shimmy, I shake,
Get up off of that thing and shake till you feel better. Get up off
shake, I shake.
Right, that was Sunny LeRae. Do you shake and do you shimmy, D-Bird?
Sunny LeRae can do no wrong, and I will hear nothing, nothing else. But do I have some suggestions or comments or feedback? Yeah, that's why we're here. I loved the shake and shimmy sample. It kind of felt like it was missing a little bit more, and I think that to me, the James Brown sample didn't feel like it belonged on that beat. It just kind of felt out of place because he's like, energy times 1,000, and this is kind of like a chill hop. This is kind of like I don't know, inner child healing music. So that was a kind of strange part of it. I also think from a technical standpoint, the I Shake, I Shimmy was awesome, but later on, I did want it to, I wanted better snares for the instrumental. I think that will help, is maybe get some stronger snares on there. And then my last comment is as much as we all love Sailor Moon, that also just kind of felt like it didn't really add anything to it for me. Now, I'm the biggest Sailor Moon fan you'll ever see. I have watched every season, every episode. That's a lie. But it's not necessarily about that. It's just the vibe of the song to me was all right, I shake, I shimmy. You're kind of having a fun, you want it to be a fun, dancey song. And then with all the just Sailor Moon people kind of standing around doing nothing, maybe if they were shaking and shimmying, it would make sense. But they're just kind of standing, and then it's just kind of playing in the background. You know what I mean? You're this doesn't feel like it belongs to the song. It's just a cartoon is happening. So that's my first reaction. I'd give it a 6.5.
I didn't mind the James Brown vocals. I thought that the vibe and the feeling of it was pretty cool. It gives you the shake shimmy feeling. Yeah, it's a nice little I can sit in my chair and do this kind of thing, or I can stand up and two-step. So it's a nice little subtle dance song without being a full dance song. I think the only thing that I was wanting more was if there were other parts of that song that you could sample from lyrically to add more variety. But I get it in the terms of simplicity. I appreciate that aspect, and that's why I said I didn't mind the James Brown part, because it did add a little bit of that variety. The video I didn't mind. I know because I am a Sailor Moon fan, unlike D-Bird, I know that Sunny has also cosplayed as Sailor Moon at one point. So
I know that too. You don't know things I don't know.
Whatever. So I think it fits with her persona. So I don't mind the Sailor Moon part of it. It's a fun video. It's not meant to align one-on-one with the song. I give this a 7.5.
Have we played A-OK Fuck Out the Car?
Yeah, we have not.
Car with a K.
It's 2 more songs.
Fork over the knife.
Fork over the knife? No. But maybe. First up, Self Savior. 2 hands. Flash drop. Because that means he just recorded and decided the world needs to see this.
Flash. Yeah. I was going to say, what street did you run around videotaping this time? Just following behind her yeah.
It's not stalking or anything.
Hey, 2 hands on the bubble doing double dutch. Big booty best friend, that's a runner up. All the ladies in the club wanting one of us. They got it up, landing up, landing up. I'm on the way to the bank, laughing at them, yup. Man, I'm really on it like a dirty sick with comment. I ain't screaming, I don't vomit. She don't eat this, so she caught it.
She don't either, so she called it. She saw it, then I bought it. Took it out because she wanted. Took it out because she liked it. Now the bitch really excited, cause I ain't never care about prices. Why would I? All my friends swipe shit. Pull up with that credit and wipe it. Whole rack. Couple minutes, you don't want your hoe back. That's a throwback. Nigga, hold that. Real spill. The way the blickies ran a train on that little tip drill. Man, the wiper up, you swallowing a big pill. Not bigger than that cat. Got cat pill. Had to ask that lady how her back feel. Damn, bitch. That's a lot of hitting, a lot of damage. That's gonna make your little man a savage. 2 pans on a bubble doing double dutch. Big booty best friend, that's a runner up. All them ladies in the club wanting one of us. They gotta really deserve it, they ain't done enough. Done it up, done it up. She gon' have to climb up for this banana. Nan it up, nan it up. I'm on the way to the bank, laughing at him, yo. Man, I'm really on it like a dirty signal comment. I ain't screaming, shot and bombing. She don't either, so she called it. She don't either, so she called it. She saw it, then I bought it. Took it out because she wanted. Took it out because she liked it. Now the bitch really excited, cause I ain't never care about prices. Why would I? All my friends swipe shit. Pull up with that credit, wipe it, whole rack. Couple minutes, you don't want that whole back. That's a throwback, nigga, hold that. Real spill. The way the blickies ran a train on that little tip drill. Man, the wiper up and swallowing a big pill. Not bigger than that cat, got cat pill. Had to ask that lady how her back feel. Damn, bitch.
Right. That was Self-Savior with 2 hands.
Had to ask that lady how her back feel. What'd you think, Mr. Dice?
I think he did a good job executing the song. I think that for a song like this, he needs to change his recording style, because like I feel like his high energy parts are at the same level as his low energy parts, if that makes sense. Like when he gets high and he's yelling, it's like at the same, it feels the same as when he's like low and whispering. And like I feel like, I don't know, the best example that I have is like Passive the Rapper, right? When he's like screaming in the mic, right, you can really feel it, versus like when he's more subtle, like it feels subtle. And like I feel like whenever Self-Savior does it, it feels like it's all like at the same level. So like his energy isn't reflected in how the vocals are coming across. And I feel like he needs to adjust his recording style to make sure, like, yo, if you're screaming at us, we need to hear that you're screaming at us. When you're getting like lower, get a little bit closer to the mic so it feels a little bit softer. But I think, you know, execution wise, he nailed everything timing wise. It's just, I didn't feel like the vocal energy matched his performance energy. And sometimes the beat kind of did wash that out. So I give it a 7, just needing some execution to be slightly different.
Yeah, I mean, here's my first reaction. I think he did a good job with the delivery, with the energy, like solid all around on that front. It's just the quality for me. You know, like if you really zoom out, you're like, what does this song need? It's like the quality kind of drags it down. And I'm struggling with the AI. I think, you know, it just, you kind of had the same 3 scenes playing out over and over, and it made the song feel more repetitive than maybe it was. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, here's an ass. Okay, here's 3 ladies that like are clearly computer simulated, kind of talking to each other at a club, and here's the money counter. Okay, and then switch between them. It's like, damn it.
He added some outlines later in the video.
Did do that. So that's a plus 0.07. So for that, I'll give it a 6.75.
There you go. Now it's time for A-OK.
A-OK, fork over knife.
An unreleased track wants some feedback on. It's called Up, Up, and Away, featuring Lavish Music.
A-OK.
Hey, yo, what you doing out here, cuz?
Yo.
Hey, man, what you doing, bruh?
Vibing on my grind early morning with the bread.
breakfast is. French toast, freshly rolled for my mental shit. Wake up with the plan to get up higher than I ever been. Applying pressure, steady boxing, finna check 'em. I'm a cold ass nigga with a sunny disposition. On my time when I'm cruising, no impossible division. All my goals are set in motion like that baby blue Civic that I whipped around the Ville on my journeys, but I won't trip into these waterfalls I'm trying to avoid. Pitfalls of the industry will silence the noise that I'm making if I let that negativity rise. Won't let my inner doubts reflect the way my wings gon' fly. Don't know the hand of life is holding for me. My road uncharted, I'm excited about the gold I'll retrieve. And the sights that I see along my way to the top. The view is beautiful, now past the sun, I'm lighting the crops.
Something's calling me to. Something's calling me to. More than I ever knew. Wanted more than I knew. And then what could I do? What could I do? Light it up, yeah, it's alright. Alright. We up and away.
Seems like my mind is always elsewhere, flying high like healthcare. I'm just a space cadet, but I ain't even stressed. I know my image so deceiving, looking skinny, but I'm eating, moving slow, correct. It's what you seeing from the outside in. Seen plenty others' aspirations falling through at the end. Hopefully I never follow broken roads with these spins, but life is crazy. Never know if you'll stay up like a fin, but I'll just keep swimming. Head first into the new beginnings. Don't have a genie, so I'm working on my own wishes. Pave the way to have a foreigner's experience. I'm off in Tokyo, steady drifting, we living.
Something's calling me to. Something's calling me to. More than I ever knew. Wanted more than I knew. And then what could I do? What could I do? Light it up, yeah, it's alright. Alright. We up and away.
Relax, no relapse, we too good. Feeling fresh, no other troubles in my neighborhood. Dusting off them petty squabbles, ain't no feeling sorrow. Life is fast up on the swivel, play it cool like Rollo. Focus up like Huey, don't take no shit like Riley. Spirit cheerful on my castle, smiling while I'm vibing. Call me Nigel when I travel on the mic and wildin'. Going straight up, this is perfect timing. Have to steel myself the further that this journey goes. My confidence is like a Lego set, we building those. Doesn't matter the direction that my story goes. Glad I took the opportunity to really grow and glow. Wait, hold up.
It was A-OK, Up and Away, featuring Lavish music.
That fucking singer, bro. That was like straight up Casey and JoJo right there. That was very professional sounding. I loved this through and through. Just from the feature to the rapping, like this was so fucking solid and polished. I don't have a single bad thing to say. And I always have bad things to say because I'm a big old grouch. I'm a big old grump. But not this time. This was sick. Sick rapping, great lyrics. Everything worked. I did have a funny thought though. Early in the first verse, said something about like the gold I retrieve, and it was like very much like I'm writing this to get all of the syllables, like to get my, multi-syllable rhymes. And I was like, he made it work. If Ray Stan said the same thing, I'd be like roasting him. There's something about the delivery that you're like, all right, the gold you retrieve. Like you're an ancient, adventurer.
We say it all the time. It's performance. It's how you say things that makes the listener believe it or not.
Yeah. And I believe you're a true adventurer. You just battled a dragon and stole his fucking gold in his nest. That's a 10. That's a 10 through and through.
I like the song a lot. I think that your vocals on your verses were a little harsh. Maybe revisit the EQ so that it isn't so harsh on the ears and the sibilance isn't so bright. It just feels bright. I like the singing part. The one thing that I was thinking, listening on my studio monitors, is if there was like another layer that you could like just leave dead center. It doesn't have to be as prominent as the leads, but kind of the bouncing back was a little bit jarring to listen to. Not like jarring, like, oh, this sucks, but it just kind of just feels like I need some sort of balance in the middle to keep it like, I don't know. It just felt like it needed some sort of cohesion between the bouncing from one ear to the other. But outside of those two things, I thought this was a great track. I give it a 9. Strong 9.
Strong
9. Next up, shout out AOK, by the way. Compact disc. Still, I keep forgetting. Love Me at My Darkest. Okay. Golden Leaves. I Need Color.
At a time when I was trying to heal a broken heart, and it was just so depressing. I found myself looking around at one point. I think I needed color.
You got?
I liked it overall. I think good overall would be my first comment. Loved the driving drums. I liked the what do you call it? The chimes, whatever. Like the chorus was a cool switch up. The one piece that I didn't like to this was around like it must be around like 45 seconds or whatever. It switches into more of an empty section. And then like the deep synth in that, I kind of giggled because I was like, are you talking shit to me, synth? Like it was kind of like doom, doom, doom. It kind of sounded like when somebody's making fun of you, you know? And maybe this is just my insecurity. I don't know. But I was like, you talking shit? Talking shit, synth? Doom, doom, doom. It's like, I don't like that
I don't think that synth personally knows you, but okay.
I think that synth was talking shit. So for that reason, I'm at an 8.
I like this. The only real critique that I had is I felt like the keys, like all the different keys, the chimes and everything could be like 2 decibels lower. Just felt a little bit prominent over the drums, but I like the arrangement. I like how everything sounded together. I was really invested. I felt like it was evolving and there was a lot to appreciate from a listenability standpoint. I would give this an 8.5. Next up, Lil Baby.
Gross.
GAFBBK.
Ooh, what's that stand for, Dice?
Got ass for big bitches. K.
Okay. Okay. Oh shit. I see a Rizzle music submission.
Uh-oh.
Hometown Hero.
I've been through a lot, and I'm trying to go through more. Try to buzz me in, shit, I go and kick a door. Was down at the bottom, how I knew I needed more. This shit's from the bottom, how to build it off the floor. I'm really the coldest, exotic pack by the shore. I'm in my own lane, I ain't gotta keep a score. You wake up a beast, if we gotta go to war. I don't trust shit, I'm on my pivot at the store. Smoke me a wood, my partner got it for the low. Really be grinding, working hard like for the foe. She give me some head, I hit the street and go explore. I need me a bitch, stay at home and do some chores. Cheeked up in the stew, got me talking off the pole. I be swimming with sharks, while you niggas tryna float. I be pumping the gas, every time I drop the boat. Chasing the check, give a fuck about being known. I be breaking it down, you ain't with me then hit the road. I'm making sacrifices like Jiraiya with the toes. Macho on the net, hit the street and watch him fold. That bitch fell in love, she Brandon Brown and tryna hold. My bitch tryna fight, break it down and make a roll. Been known to talk shit, it's a fact, don't need a pole. You think I'm a lick, I stay on 10 and keep a pole. This bitch is like a Barbie, I ain't fucking on no troll. She said I'm a player, like everybody got a role. They said I ain't him, best not see you at my show. My nigga had my back, and for that I'll die with bro. You scared then go to church, or you better stay at home. Talking to me crazy, better watch that little tone. I was at the bottom, ain't nobody hit my phone. I was down bad, every day I hit the road. Ain't stopping till I get it, and I put it on my soul.
All right, that was Guapo with GAFBBK. I think the performance was underperformed. It was underwhelming. Like it felt like at some points you didn't really believe some of the things that you were saying, or either that you were just straight up reading it and just not comfortable in the delivery aspect. Like we say it all the time, I needed more performance out of this. I needed more, like, if you're really about that, be passionate about it. Give me more energy, give me more presence out of it. It just felt like it lacked emphasis, it lacked body. I give this a 5.
Yeah, like he has a cool voice. You have a good voice for rapping. It's just the emotion isn't coming through in the delivery. Yeah, like Dice said. So that was my biggest thing. I will say as well, like the lyrics just kind of felt very generic. At one point you're like, I need a bitch who can do chores for me.
Fire.
And then like 2 seconds later you're like, I have a bitch and she's fighting. Like, my bitch will fist fight you. And you're like, well, which one is it?
He needs another one to do the chores while this one is fighting.
Yeah, this one's too wild. She'll fight you, but she won't fucking clean up after herself, that dirty bitch. Yeah, you know, it was a little silly. I'll give it 5.
Rizzle Music, Up Left State of Mind. Oh, that's its title. Moonlight. Let's see what Rizzle's got for us.
Shout out, hometown hero, Rizzle Music.
You're trying to follow the light, you're trying to go towards the light, but you won't see the light. Even in the darkness, there should be a little bit of light, some moonlight, maybe stars or something.
Fit check.
You don't see shit. It's tough, man. Looking for answers, staring at the moonlight. You gotta dig down though, you gotta find a way. Looking for the light, but I know it wasn't made for me. I'm shoving everything I know into this effort. I ain't folding no, like I don't throw my clothes up in the dresser. Comparing all my demons in the way the bitches scheming. It ain't easy for me, and I know she hope I chose the lesser. I keep the goal in mind, but I don't ever see the light. I'm trying to find a way that I can keep floating and stay alive. Just need to be a decent guy. I'm steady peeping the prize, plus looking for peace of mind and stay focused on what's inside. I never see the sun, I only travel when the moon's bright. It's cloudy still at night though, cause I never see the moonlight. I wonder what could happen if my vision wasn't absent. Never stumbled on the path and was able to keep my shoes tight. I'm correcting everything that I have broken. A lot of bad choices under pressure, I was choking. I never found the light, but to cure me, I started smoking. Got me standing here staring up in the sky and hope. Looking for answers, staring at the moonlight. Thinking when this life, I have to flip this shit and take me. They staring at me, but they don't know what it feels like. Looking for the light, but I know it wasn't made for me. I'm in the dark, I'm giving it all my heart. I'm trying to play my part, I'm just looking for the spark. Nah, this shit is hard, I'm ripping it from the start. Just trying to play my cards, you gon' really see my heart now. And that's the challenge, man, it's not always gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard a lot of the time. You don't have to pass it with flying colors, but you at least gotta complete the task. You gon' really see my heart now. When the stars are shining bright, I get going. I never seen too many lights up in the sky and it's showing. Gotta battle through the dark and keep it pushing, I know it. And face adversity the way I know my mama would show it. Gotta show my family the way to be strong and be someone to lean on and prove that we can keep going and keep it going for eons and find somewhere to belong and darkness finally be gone. Forgiveness when we be wrong, let's go. Gotta remember to try to keep a perspective. It ain't no second guessing whenever receiving a blessing. It ain't a lesson life will give me, I ain't need for a second. So I don't try to stress it too much or over address it. Tried to break me, I knew I couldn't budge though. Stacking up my problems, but I stay focused above those. See, I'm the man in the middle, I'm always feeling little, but I'm 10 toes down. I'm standing there like, what's up though? Looking for answers, staring at the moonlight, thinking when this life about to flip this shit and take me. They staring at me, but they don't know what it feels like. Looking for the light, but I know it wasn't made for me. I'm in the dark, I'm giving it all my heart. I'm trying to play my part, I'm just looking for the spark now. This shit is hard, I'm ripping it from the start. Just trying to play my cards, you gon' really see my heart now. Looking for answers, staring at the moonlight, thinking when this life about to flip this shit and take me. They staring at me, but they don't know what it feels like. Looking for the light, but I know it wasn't made for me. You gon' really see my heart now.
And that's product placement.
For the light, but I know it wasn't made
Adidas.
for me.
Sponsored by Adidas. Oh, shout out Rizzle Music. Moonlight is the name of the new music video that just dropped. I'll just say this up front. That music video fucking rocks. Like, very professionally done. I think it worked really well. And it's, you don't have to be, doing all sorts of crazy shit. Like, he just kind of had good lighting and had people dribbling around in the background. But like the approach, the comfortability, I'm just gonna seriously say my lyrics, that was perfect. You did exactly what you needed to do for the music video. I loved it. I think the song itself is cool. I was thinking, like, if it didn't have a visual, I think it adds a couple, and maybe adds one more point with the visual. It's a solid song in itself. I couldn't help but think, like, if I closed my eyes and only heard the song, there was like, I don't think it's quality. I think it's the mix where it sounded a little tinny in the vocals, especially at the chorus part, where it's like maybe Dice, I don't know if you picked up on any of that, but I was just like, it sounds a little tinny. And then I was like, push that thought out of my brain. Let's just enjoy the video and like vibe along. So I'm going to give this a 9. I thought this was solid.
It was a little harsh on the S's, but not as harsh as like AOK's was earlier, but it wasn't egregious, but it was like slightly noticeable, I guess. Cool video, cool song. I felt like I heard the hook a lot. Maybe the hook is just like super long, so that's why it just feels like I heard a lot more hook than actual song, and then he had the little interlude in the middle of it. I think that's probably my biggest not gripe, but like call out, is that I remember the hook because the hook felt like it played so much and just only bits and pieces of the actual song itself. So, take from that what you will. Not saying that there wasn't anything to digest from the song, but like I don't remember anything really standing out to me that much. But good package, good way to like roll everything together. So I would say for those of you working towards something like this, take notes. Solid song, well mixed, good video, good visuals. Keep it moving. I give it an 8. Next up, Kuiper. Still Feel Attached. Demo.
Still KEI.
Little voices talk to me. I can feel you calling me. Demons creeping, following. But don't kill me honestly. It's cold and coming to Dover. I took more out looking for closure. Looking at closures. I'm right back, still running over you. I done lost, I done ran out of options. I've been when it's all fall. I just wake up and feel like a monster. And I feel all my friends are imposters. I still try, but it's hard to forget. And I hope you don't overreact. I know this is the worst it'll get. I'm alone, but I still feel attached. I still feel attached, dog. Like, what am I after? I feel so detached, dog. Bad words, I'm still moving backwards. So what a disaster. I'm not a matter.
If you're not fucking with Lucille, you need to kill yourself.
When no voices talk to me, I can feel you calling me. Demons creeping, following. But don't kill me, honestly. It's cold, I come on the door. I took them all out, looking for closure. Close, I'm looking at clothes. I'm like right back, I'm still not over you. I'm still not over you.
I had a hot take, Bird.
Let's hear it.
Only difference between Kuiper and All Savant is Kuiper finishes his songs.
Sort of. It's like 1 minute and 26, but sure.
Look, separate from Kuiper, before I get into his song, I've seen a lot of people on the Discord, mostly the younger people, say Kuiper's the greatest ever on the Discord. Kid is amazing. The glazing has to fucking stop. You guys are fucking... Your opinion is your opinion, but like, you don't do anybody any service by not telling them their flaws. The flaws in this is the mix is horrible. Like, the beat is just like crunched out, it's peaked out. The vocals are poorly mixed. It just sounds poorly done. You have been able to make up for that with your singing, and I like the song. I like some of the lyrics that I heard, but I just can't get over the overall presentation of it. Like, right, if I go from this, I know it's a demo, don't get me wrong, but if I go from what we just heard from Rizzle Music to this, I'm like, well, this is nowhere near quality wise what I would want to listen to as a finished product. So, and it's not even close from a demo. Like, this is like a, let me record it on my phone real quick and then go back and revisit it vocally, but the beat is just peaked out and the beat is horrible. So I don't know. I like Kuiper's music. I respect his artistry, but I just don't understand why people don't want to call him out on his flaws. And I think that y'all are like doing him a disservice by like gassing him up on things that he could do better at. And beat choice, beat mixing, vocal mixing are always like the top of the list for me. Love the song, hate everything else about this. It's 5.
I couldn't help but think this would have been a better acapella. It's like every other Kuiper song, I'm like, I wish it didn't have this beat. And if you just recorded into a microphone these same like vocal melodies, these runs, I'd like it. It'd be a 10.
Yeah.
It's everything but the vocals that is always the worst. Yeah, there's just a bunch of nonsense happening. And this is kind of what we talk about is like, what about that made you go, this is the one right here? You know what I mean? What about that beat stood out to you to be like, yeah, let me start writing about suicide. Now I can make my little sad boy heart bleed on the paper over this the saddest beat in the world. And saddest as in like fucking only the loneliest of the losers would ever create such a catastrophe. I'll give it a 6.
I think that's a good call out, AD Rocky. It's too full of vocals and pointless ad libs, which is what All Savant always did, is like these pointless like moans and run on shits that like just didn't make any sense. And like I think with Kuiper, he kind of gets away with it because it's just masked underneath these grossly horrid beats. And it's like sometimes like I don't think other people are listening for that stuff, but it's just like what is the like he does these screams in the background lately, and like it's not on this track, but we were like, what's up with the screaming? It doesn't fit with the singing, and like he just has these runs in the background. It's just like why? Like you can't even hear it over the beat. So I don't know, just our thoughts, I guess. All right, next up, Artisan, new hood trap type shit. Okay, Mist with an S. Free. What up,
Shout
DJ
out
Tongue Hero?
Love back to you, brother.
Shout out human stuff.
Human shit. He has to do human shit. Ew. Fuck your life. Damn you on the beach.
Be a robot.
We got robot shit today.
Like at some point we need like a council on classifying these genres. Like hood trap, this doesn't give me like trap vibes, not really even hood vibes. It gives me more drill vibes. The drums feel drill-ish. It's an okay beat. It's a beat, you know, we say that sometimes. A beat is a beat. It has a bass line, has melodies, it has sound texture to it. I don't think you did a bad job. I think I'm now subjectively like honing in on your classification of it and my disagreement with it. So objectively, I'll give this a 7.5.
Yeah. I kind of felt the same way where it's like, you know, it's a beat, right? Like, it's not one that I would choose, but I think for the genre, it felt right. It felt well put together. Like all the sounds made sense together. So I'm going to give it an 8.
All right. Next up, A.D. Rocky.
Hey, yo.
He's hanging out on the YouTube chat. This is called Set Loose, past tense in parentheses. 11 more. Look at that. Cruising through it. Who said we couldn't do it?
Walk with me and see the place that this life had made 80. We are possessing poor kids like demons to drain him. I got a lot to say, bucket service is fading. Children up in foster care, if you hate me, it made me. I'll start the shit with this. My granny got me out of hell, living with the money limit differences we grin. We got by, though, so why fucking CPS I tried so hard to take me out of that life, bro. My dad was trying to get me back like his life goal. Would they kill me cause I got him red just to pedo? Cause the jaded staff held my life with their eyes closed. Said I kill and got you to a site with about 5-0. If you've been abused, they loathe in your worst. Taking ass behind their desk, making school shooters from hurt. Giving abusers back their punching bags, going to church. But they won't wash away their sins till they know when they're hurt. And past tense,
I survive and I'm stronger than my past tense. My future looks alive longer than my past tense. Never ever talk about you, know it's past tense. Never again will you ever take me past tense. You moved on, I moved on, and now we past tense. We live wrong, I did wrong, and now we past tense. I hope that what we learn never turns past tense. I hope that hurt that burns finally turns.
They saying God ain't made mistakes. Well, I hope he's entertained because the states done invaded where I stay. My foster parents wanna say that they saved the day without understanding me and giving me some shame. Call me broken dead, threw judgment in the place. Although so I book cocaine, off rehab books like go play. Laughing at the world, lots of jokes, so I split to where I thought that I belonged. Said you do, so I went to where a smile doesn't visit, where the love was a front, but the drugs was explicit, where the hugs didn't come with an ounce of intention, where I cut every bond just to calm my suspension. Yeah, I flinch less now, but I scream in my sleep. Some shit on that street that I fought to live in peace. So when I'm going nuts, I'm just fighting memories, making friends with my pain, they can write the shit for me. Foster kids are tired of shit, I got friends who died to quit. So the Reaper steady trailing every line I spit, saying make them die if they spook my life again. Tryna get me paranoid like I held them fucking dents. You been delusional and scared cause you not past tense. The tensions get to flash until you let the past in. Your lenses with the smut and bring your glow to ashes. I feel the clock is ticking till my life is past tense.
I'm surviving, I'm stronger than my past tense. My future looks a lot longer than my past tense. Never ever talk about you, know it's past tense. Never again will you ever take me past tense. You moved on, I moved on, and now we past tense. We live on, I live on, and now we past tense. I hope that what we learn never turns past tense. I hope that hurt that burns finally turns past tense.
Trippy. Right, that was A.D. Rocky with Set Loose, past tense. I feel like we've heard a version, if not this version of this before. I like the hook. I remember the hook. The hook was cool. Did you ever find your interface? Because I feel like the predominant issue in this is the vocal quality. It's just super muffled and cluttered up in your vocals. The other thing, I heard bits and pieces of the thing that Bird always talks about, where like you like change the way that things are pronounced to get the rhyme to match. The main thing that I hear on and off is just like this continuation of a thought from one line to another. And I'm not saying, oh, there's rules, you can't do that, but like sometimes the way that you string things together, it's like you'll put an awkward pause at the end of the line, pick it up at the beginning of the next line, and then finish the thought. And it just, some of the structure is weird. So the thing that I was going to give advice wise, I don't know how you feel about this song to revisit it, is that I would say you could be less melodic on it, because I think leading into what Bird always says is like changing the way things are pronounced to make it rhyme. Like if you try to be less melodic in your delivery and just, especially on this particular track, just straight up like give me just raw delivery. Like just give me the lines straight up.
Give it to him raw.
Give it to me raw. Like Old Dirty Bastard said.
Yeah.
I think that it would clean up some of the vocal inconsistencies, and then it would make the lyrics like a little bit more impactful. I'm not saying that it wasn't impactful, but I think that like chasing the melodies is what gets you hung up on like your line structure. And if you just straight up rap this without trying to be like, I gotta rhyme the next line and be on time, like you would get out of that thought pattern of, oh, well, I can just say this and then move on to the next thought without having to change how this is pronounced. But I like the song overall. Like I said, I think your music is getting better. I give it a fuck the quality though. I give it a 7 because of the quality. I want to give it a 7.5.
You know what? I'll give it a 7.5. I like it overall. All the things that Dice mentioned, I think, having the lines bleed into the next one and having some slightly weird pronunciations just for the sake of the rhyme scheme, the rhyme pattern. I think this is solid. For me, the only other thing I'd mention is, as far as the quality goes, like it was a little hard to follow along with the lyrics just because it felt like I wanted the vocals to be a little bit more present. So that's just my technical suggestion, but 7.5, not bad.
Drippy, man, just post your shit and then like post it midweek.
Yeah, it's true. You even post it now to be the first up next time.
Next up, Chuggy. It's called Project 289.
Uh-oh. What are we doing here?
All right, Chuggy. There are things about this that I like, and then there are things about this that make me scratch my head and tilt it to the side. Um, I don't really know how to judge this. It feels like a mixture of ideas all on the same tempo, and I'm not sure that they all belong together. That's the best way I can phrase this. It's like, okay, the little oriental sound, it works, but I'm not sure about the things in the background. Okay, this drum, it works, but I'm not sure about the sounds you put. Like, there's no balance between all the sounds. It just like, usually what I tell producers is like, just because you got things on the same tempo doesn't mean they belong together. And I feel like there's a lot of things that don't belong on this that are just confusing sonically. I give it a 4.
Yeah, for me, I was kind of the same way where it was like my biggest thing was like, all right, the drums, the 808s, like it sounded well put together in parts, and it kind of worked in some spaces, but also it kind of felt like, I don't want to say simple progressions, but like the main melody almost feels like it was made of a bunch of like Middle Eastern samples.
Yeah.
You know, where you press the button and it goes dee-lee-lee, dee-lee-lee, and then you press another button, it goes dee-lee-dee-dee-dee, you know. And you're like, it just felt very simple, all of the kind of synths and all of the things that came in.
Yeah.
Almost as if you're like, you had the I'm picturing like a toddler's soundboard where you like slap the button and it does a Middle Eastern sound. You slap the button, Middle Eastern sound. It kind of felt like a collection of 8 different buttons that you slapped to then make the Middle Eastern noise happen. So for that reason, I think you're almost there, but I'll give it a 5 for today.
All right. Next up, we have Linux with a picture submission. Get this picture up on screen for folks. Wants us to rate his gift wrapping ability here.
I'm pretty sure I have that same wrapping paper.
Hey, man. Love a good wrap. Okay. Got a nice, decent, medium-sized box here.
Now I need to know what's in it. What's in the box?
What's in the box? I think this is I told him last night, I think this is a decent job. You know, a little rough around the corners here. Got some crinkles over here on the right-hand side. And looks like he didn't show us the sides, but I'm imagining got some crinkles over here. Not really smooth over here. That could just be the box, but could also, you know, maybe make the wrapping a little bit tighter. I think it's a decent job, you know. I don't see any tears, anything. I give it an 8.
Have you ever, like, maybe this is just me, I'm the worst rapper of all time. Clip that. But with Christmas rapping, I'm the worst rapper of all time. Maybe I'm the worst voice rapper too. I don't know. But have you ever done it where it's like you have the piece already pre-cut, you start moving it and it's just not quite long enough and you're like, fuck it. And then you slice off a little like extra piece that you just put on over the hole?
In my younger inexperienced days, yes, I was notorious for, oh, that's not enough. I'm not gonna recut this. Let me just get a little patch and patch up the missing piece there.
Wallpaper or wrapping paper patches.
Best.
Yeah, it's like, do you even love me? my parents are like, the fuck is this? Is this how we raised you, son?
Demon wrapping.
The fact that you can do this and I can't, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, bang up job. Would love to see some more people's gift wrapping abilities.
I wouldn't. Just rub it in my fucking face.
All right, got multiple posts from these people. Next up is Lost Frequency Archives with a jazzy boom bap type beat.
Word. I'll be listening virtual.
Other than Fat Beanie and a couple others, I think we had a pretty chill music day. I love it. Later, A-OK. I think I got the gist of this. So who is this? Lost Frequency Archives mixed by KB Officials. Yeah, I like this a lot. It's got a nice subtle feel to it. I love the drums on it. I like the ambiance, the texture in the background. Sometimes it did feel a little bit like the background sounds did feel a little bit more prominent than I thought they needed to be, but I think with vocals on top of it, it wouldn't be an issue. There's a lot of space on this for some nice storytelling raps or however an artist really wants to take it. I think it's a good production. On the longer side at almost 5 minutes, so I'm not sure that somebody would necessarily need to use the full duration or if they cut it short or anything like that. But, you know, once you get in the session and you get to work, I'm sure where there's a will, there's a way. Either you'll fill out the beat or you can cut it short. But I think overall it's a great piece of production. Yeah, like I said, other than like, I think it was right around here. It did feel busy, but it didn't feel like too many things going on. It just felt like that's kind of like the peak of all the sounds. But I liked everything else about this overall. I thought it was dope. I give it a 9.
Yeah, I thought this was fucking solid through and through. Sick beat, jazzy, nailed it. The one piece I was like, did we need this? Was like the vulture squawking in the background. Again, you're just kind of like,
yeah, I knew it was there's something. I was like, what is that there for?
Yeah. And it's funny to me, like, just picturing this producer like 3 a.m. just like in the weeds of the session of Fruity Loops or whatever. And he's like, oh, this is almost there. I need a bird noise. Just searching different squawks and then finally landing on the squawk he needs. I liked it though. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Word. Next up, Imad, Soul.
Oh, is Emad?
Imad.
Prod by Emad.
Oh, I guess you're right.
You're gonna make me mad.
Prod by Emad.
I wish that section where the vocal sample dropped out came a whole lot sooner. Like that's what I was waiting for, is like, give me some space, some breathing room, and I had to wait like 1 minute and 10 seconds for that to happen. But I'm glad that I at least know it exists where things can be moved around. My worry was that you had like the vocal sample from start to finish, but knowing that it's somewhere is better than it not being existing at all. I thought this was a cool beat overall. Outside of the arrangement, I liked it. I give it a 8.
Yeah, I thought this was pretty good. I liked the sample. I liked everything you did here except for one element. And the one piece that I was like,
missing some bird sounds.
Needs more bird sounds. Yeah. No, what I was gonna say is the fucking it's not a cymbal.
The crash.
Yeah, like the crash that came in. Like, I get it. It just kind of sounded a little
stale,
like the wrong noise. Yeah, it's a little stale. So I'll give this one a 7.5.
Next up, Ishan, Digi Drama. ADHD music, man. It's just a lot of like beep, 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 boop, 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 boop going on.
Is Korea to blame for this?
I don't think so.
It's fucking Korea to blame. Who made this a thing where it's
Probably,
like, let's just get these high pitched, like, you know, cartoon noises and then just make everything happen at once with blown out drums?
It's a mixture of like trying to integrate Japanese elements and I can't really pinpoint the other things that they've blended on top of it, but yeah.
The first sample was from, I think, Smash Bros. Funny how I'm pretty sure that's yeah. That sample is, I forget what action it is, but it's one of the Smash Bros. Special moves, I believe.
That was the highlight of this. Peaked out drums.
Yeah, before everything happened, that was the best part.
Hold on, let me listen to like 2 seconds. Everything's just too loud and distorted. It just sounds like a chaotic mess, and I don't know how this is pleasing to people unless your brain is like constantly go, 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 which is what I was saying earlier. Is like, I feel like this is like when we listen to Fat Beanie's beat, like this was a prelude to that. And this is 100% from like Inner Dice's heart. Like, I feel for y'all's young brains where you listen to this and this is stimulating. Like, you probably have jitters beyond even caffeine could give the most caffeinated person. Like, you just sit there and you have to move around constantly. And I feel for you people who can't like sit still and like focus, because all this music tells me is you have no fucking focus. I give this a 2.
If this beat was a woman, if this beat was a girl, she'd have space buns and wear like a schoolgirl uniform in situations where it's not appropriate. Like a PTA conference, she dresses up as like a fucking Britney Spears schoolgirl. And there's pink streaks in the hair. First argument you get in, you get stabbed with scissors. This is a 2 for me.
If that beat was a female, it would have like 10 mugshots with the progression of just moved out of the parents' house to like on their own causing chaos, and you'd see like the deterioration in their face.
Yeah, you see the meth pucks. Just like, oh, by the 4th mugshot, it's like, oh, you're really scratching there, aren't you?
Yeah. Next up, Shadows, Nebula.
Digi drama. Yeah, fucking pretty dramatic.
This one isn't working. It's 0 seconds long. Okay. 10.
Well, I was gonna say it's a 0 for me then.
It's 10 for me. Average is 5.
Yeah, so there you go. 5 is your 5 is your final score.
I like how we're on the same page here. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, Deckline. How can be? Okay.
How can be? Hot cross buns. Oh, darkness.
Darkness.
Brother Darkness.
Deliver on the artist, come on, they started with an out of cautious stand up, multi-commas, too logic of the modest calling process, guts behind the odds of wives and onto the man of darkness. Simple is my toxic, noxious flow of paradoxes. Comments on themselves to the root infections of company tragic. If the flow attracts, if the room is padded and doom is manic, too many frantic, could with badger, catatonic, appear symphonic. How many could be my actress? Soon my mind is full and bad ability to make my misery a symphony fixing me. It's tempting as a night away to 2 to 3 to dimple cheeks to seal my hand of fate. Is it too late? Destiny found my plate of dinner, steak of disarray.
If there are hookers, it's just going to be all raps.
Well, there you go.
Silly, don't run from me. Sick of dober on them. Isn't it plain to see when the cultivators are from how can it be?
I'm going to stop it there because I just can't hear you. You need to project your voice more, exude a little bit more confidence in yourself and your abilities. Maybe you're still living with parents or roommates who hate rap and, you're trying to, hide that from the other people, but you got to find some space where you can be a little bit more expressive. It's just hard to hear anything at all under your whispers. So unfortunately, I'll just have to give it a 2 just because I can't hear anything and it lacks a lot of, well, I'll give it a 3 because you're on beat. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah. That's the funniest part of it all is like, it's well written. Like there's actually a flow to it. Like you're kind of flowing, like he's rapping, but he's just whispering it with no energy. You're talking in the back of your throat. And it's, your voice is an instrument. And this is like, one of the fucking finger things on the trumpet isn't working. Like what are we doing here? You're not projecting it all. So I'm going to give it a objective 4. Like I think that there's a lot to like, but the delivery was crazy.
All right. 4 more. How many more we got? 4 more left.
We're almost there, baby. Let's go.
Got our good friend Enzymes from Japan. So I'm just going to play one track from this, see what he's up to this time.
Beach.
This one.
You have that style of chopping where it's kind of like off kilter sometimes, where it's like not a clean like chop of the sample. It's like at this weird moment where you just loop it. And I've heard that from, I can't remember who else did that on our Discord, but you have that weird style where you're like, you know what? I don't want this normal pattern. I'm going to get this slightly off-centered one and loop that one. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It's kind of like a mixed bag. But the one thing that I think makes me not like it as much is like it plays for too long. Like you'll loop it like 8 times in a row rather than 4, so it gets repetitive. But you have interesting moments, I should say. Interesting production sound. Just listening to this project overall, give it a 6 because I feel like there's things that I like, but there's a lot of stuff that. No, I'll give it a 7. Like I think the mixes are clean. It's just not for me. I'll give it a 7.
Look, to me, this completely depends on which song we're talking about.
Yeah.
Flower, Sun, and Rain, 9. I liked that sample. Everything worked. Luna, Good Girl, too repetitive, fucking 4. And then the first one that we listened to, Semi-Nude Saturday Night Specialty, way too repetitive.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing is like,
sometimes it works even with the best sample and the best thing that I've heard on here. You still kind of just do the same sample over and over and over. So I think that's the big thing here is learning when to switch it up with the natural progression of the song. Like at what point do you get sample fatigue, right? As a listener. So I'm gonna give this a 5, just to be fair. There were some I liked, a lot that I didn't, for repetitiveness.
I was just curious what this Discord tag was, because it's like friend, and I click on it, firearms but friendly.
Oh, come talk about guns, cars, tech, or just hang out. Friendly firearms.
Hey man, if that's what you want to broadcast as your profile, more power to you. Next up, Casanova West Side. Still need a verse from somebody. Rappers, don't be scared. Let's make good music. 290 shit.
Don't be scared, rappers.
Yeah. I'ma get in my bag on this one. Yeah, 290 shit. Yeah, I'm on the map, I'm talking hardly, but I've been rapping since a shawty. Know some niggas from out west that turn your photo to a Harley. Man, I said I'm from Chicago, but y'all act like that don't mean nothing. If y'all keep on woofing, ain't no mean mugging. Vacate trip, my team coming. Never leave home without them deep in these cities. Hope your feet working. I am not no shooter, keep that Ruger with my mean cousin. I just do shows, these hoes keep my funds running. I hit up my plug, his text green, he still Samsunging. But that weed too good, stop in that hood, yes them fiends love it. I came a long way from being told that's just my work husband. Gotta be better to notice that if I want all of this money, I gotta stay focused. I can't be okay with that moment, that money go sound like a drum when I thumb it. Baby, I know that I'm hot. Get this bitch rocking like I just be playing guitar. Shaking his leg in that hole to loosen that strap so he can protect me on go. I don't be caring about none of that. If you with me, you safe like a vaulting hatch. If you trust and embrace, then I'm spitting facts. If I pull out and shoot, then it's self-defense. Like pow, oh my god, like yeah, yeah. Moving the shit like yeah, yeah. Smoke out the window like yeah, yeah. Niggas be talking, ain't saying shit like yeah, yeah. Fuck if you know that she showing contortion, you bending it backwards like goddamn. And the way you be talking is too live, and the way you be moving is not right. And I really don't talk on the internet, but this chrome make you drop all your Wi-Fi. And she do take a chance like it's ass to rap. You know it's slapped the way that we kicked it back. She setting goals to invest into the markets. Now it's to move the family at the hood till we own the trap. Like what? Man, I swear I'm about that life, but I chose to move right out the hood and spend my money right. I make a girl become my wife. She'll beat that bitch right out her tights. I'd rather laugh and walk away if you dumb niggas think I fight. Like what? Like what? It's just shit like yeah, yeah. Like yeah, yeah. What? Damn. Like yeah, yeah. Goddamn. Crazy.
All right, that's Casanova's open verse. He's waiting for somebody else to complete it. I think I recommended A-OK to jump on that. Be interesting.
I was hearing Jacob.
Yeah. Don't be scared, everybody. As for Casanova's part, I thought it was dope. A lot of variety in the delivery, super polished, good lines. The only criticism I have is I feel like the ad-libs were just too loud. Like it seemed overpowering at times. I give it a 9 though.
Yeah, let's be real. That's fucking fire. That's fucking fire. And you know, if I was a rapper, I'd be hopping all over it. But I'm not a rapper. I'm a podcast host now. Yeah, that was so good. Maybe I will fuck around. I don't know. We'll see. It kind of doesn't seem like I love everything he did, and I'm like, what could I add to it? You know what I mean? Like I don't really have any guns to speak of, even
Buffalo
though I'm a
ranch
friend.
sauce.
Yeah, Buffalo Ranch and Little Caesars. I don't know if I'd fit on this, but I'd like to think we could make a good track. Yeah, sick shit. It's a 10 for me. I think that he's like laying down the gauntlet, like, let's go, rappers. You think you can match me? Let's see, motherfucker. Yeah. Jacob, I think, has the right tone and energy for that.
Well, you summoned him and he appeared. So
there it is.
He said, I've been summoned.
Yes, you have. Jacob, get on that song now. Yesterday. Shit was dope.
Right. Couple more in the queue. Here is Synthra. There's a void. There sure is. This is called Zurak. Who is this? Is this going to be weird?
Is this gonna be weird?
Zurak is not a common name. I'm just asking politely.
Oh wait, no, wow.
I mean, I guess that's a good lead into Mel Nooks to close us out for the show, so I can't complain.
Oh yeah.
He already said he's gonna give us something weird. Fellow beat Cooper. I know where I fall on this sword. Interesting concept to the popular drum break. Definitely vibey music. You know, I'm not sure personally how I feel like about the background textures, but I think all the elements are well mixed and well balanced. It seems like the story is being told here. I'm not quite sure what that story is, but I sense it in my inner beings. I would give this a objective. I'll give it a 7 because no, I'll give it a 7.5. I think the mixes are clean. I don't know what direction it's taking me in. I think that's where I struggle. I'm not sure about the arrangement.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Is like it sounds professionally done. Like you know what you're doing. That's clear. I think just some of the choices as far as like where you put in the alien zerps and zops, you know, it just like felt a little offbeat to the rhythm that you had established. It's like, why is this zerp coming in, you know, just half a second late than when my mind wants it to? I'm not mad at it. I'll give it an 8.
All right. Oh God. Okay. To give a bit of context, leaning into what sounds or feels naturally wrong, and then create enough cohesion utilizing that wrongness and end up creating to offer a unique perspective on music. Wants to create weird shit that pushes into that direction while finding it meaningful. Enjoys the weird stuff. It's natural and expected that most people won't find it good or tolerable. This was particularly an experiment, pitch shifting and clip stretching to get some interesting timbres and rhythms. No worries. Here's Mel Nooks with This Is Time.
You're doing too much.
I definitely see like you transitioning and evolving as it goes. I'm not sure about the evolution per se. There's some interesting parts on here that I think I would appreciate more if the sounds weren't so jarring. Like it almost had like especially in the beginning it has like this phasing where it goes like up and down in volume, and I think if that wasn't so jarring, I could probably appreciate it a little bit more in my ears. But it's just like I feel like I'm on a wave of sounds and it's like it gets loud, too loud, and then it gets low and it's like, "Oh, this is good." So it's like that constant motion. And also I think it's just I feel like you need to break these into two parts or four parts even. Like there's so many transitions into it that me as a listener, I'm not sure I'm ready for that journey all in one sitting. So like if you gave me like two or three transitions, I could digest that more than like the eight that you have in here or however many it is, 10, whatever it is. Like it just transitions and evolves so much that it's a little bit overwhelming from a listening perspective is what I would say. And maybe if you broke it into like sections of two or three with more focus on arrangement within those two or three, I could process it a little bit more than just like 12 sections and they all just have 4 to 6 bars each and then they just change to something else. That's where I struggle with these compositions. I'll give it a 5 just because I don't understand it, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's like trying to hold water. You know, it's just like constantly shifting. You're like, like what is this? I can't say this is a solid, like I understand what this is. There were parts that I really liked. I think to Dice's point, like there are some times where it's just so sharp, you know, especially with the some of the samples that came in or some of the higher pitched things. You're like, ow, you know. But outside of that, it's like when the section slowed down, it was kind of boom, like kind of a traditional slower part. I was like, oh, this fucks. This is great. Yeah, so there was parts I liked, parts I didn't. So I'm just going to even it out with a 5 as well. Yeah. I feel like if you rounded out the edges and you like, you know, calmed the warring noises, you can have all of the transitions and the switch ups. It just, you know, needs to be a little bit less attacky.
I would say that your production isn't predictable to begin with, so I don't think you need to focus on trying not to be predictable. I think you just need to work on sections that, you know, make sense. Sometimes these things don't make sense.
And maybe that's the trick is like, you know, you can go, but it just has to maybe figure out a more natural transition in between the stuff. Maybe that's the thing that's missing. I don't know.
Yeah. Tune in next time, folks, as we journey with Mel Nooks on their production journey. That was it for today's show. We'll be back next Sunday. I hope everybody that celebrates Columbus raiding North America has a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe out there. Avoid massive shopping mobs trying to grab the Tickle Me Elmo out of your cold, dead hands. Don't get trampled. Although I think most people are now just sitting online and just clicking buttons, but you know, either or. Bird, you gonna be here Wednesday?
Probably not. I think I'll be traveling.
All right. Well, I'll be here Wednesday figuring out whatever it is we're gonna do. Maybe I'll play a game or something. I don't know. But tune in next time, folks. In the meantime, catch y'all on the Discord. We're getting out of here. Shout out to everybody who tuned in today. Catch you